Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we sit down? No interruption. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions.
Can we talk about it? Yeah. As a matter of fact, we just gonna hop right into this. Y'all do me a favor. Let me know if y'all can hear the audio on this video. Place a 2 in the chat if you can hear her.
It's the reason why I tell women, keep these men out your fucking business.
Could y'all hear that? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear her. You can? Okay, great. Let's hop into it, you all. I'm not even going to give you all an introduction. We hopping slap into this because it's a lot we got to unpack.
It's the reason why I tell women, keep these men out your fucking business. Because when they get mad at you, they will do anything they can to tear you down. And I'm finna give y'all a prime example. I don't know if y'all heard about the lady who her boyfriend was staying with her. She was on Section 8. She put her boyfriend out. He went and told the Section 8 people that he had been living there. Because you know when you on Section 8, you can't have a man living with you. This man got mad and told them people. They said, you know what? We can't do nothing unless you give us proof. He gave them proof by showing them that he was getting mail to her house. They kicked her and her children out the Section 8 program. And she got to move. I think it was like within 24 to 48 hours. This is why I say, keep men out your fucking business. Because they are the messiest women that I know. Let a man get mad at you. He gonna go tell every fucking thing that he knew about you. And he gonna add a little sprinkle on to it. I promise you. I'm not telling no lies. Keep these fucking men out your business. Let me tell y'all something. And I got a friend on my kids' life. She would come on here and verify anything that I'm telling you. I'm not lying. I was dating this dude one time. And I had got this apartment. And for a while, I didn't even let him know that I had the apartment. But when I finally had let him come over, I remember we ended up breaking up one time. And he called the apartment complex and told them that I was using the CPN. He told them I was using the CPN. And them people called me from the office. Little did he know the apartment was already in my fucking name. So when he called them, they ended up calling me and they was basically saying, we weren't finna discuss any of your information with him. For one, he's not your husband. For two, he could just be calling out here lying. But he didn't even know that the apartment was already in my name when he called himself being a little messy bitch and telling on me.
I'm gonna pause it. Even though she more than halfway done with her story. So far, are y'all following what she's putting down? Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Are y'all following what she's putting down? She's painting the picture that when it comes to the men are messy queens, okay? You cannot let them in on what you got going on. You cannot tell them about your plans because at any given time, he can try to sabotage what you have going on. Okay, so let's continue to listen to what she has to say.
The shit that he was doing to try to tear me down because he couldn't be with me. I'm telling y'all, men are way more spiteful than women. And that's why I tell y'all, keep these fucking men out your business. Whether women want to admit it or not, some of these men be like so spiteful. And they will take your job from you. They will take your house from you. They'll even try to take your car from you. Men be so spiteful. Especially when you beautiful. And when you okay and when you secure. And when you got everything you need, I'm telling you, a man that is not secure within himself and that is not a good man, he would try to tear you down. And he don't give a fuck if it affects your kids. He don't give a fuck who it affects. All he care about is himself in that moment. I'm telling y'all, be careful and quit telling these men your business. And to the woman that lost her Section 8 apartment, I'm really going to pray for you. I'm sorry that you got to go through that. And I'm sorry that you got to experience that.
So what inspired her to go on this whole long spiel about how messy men are and why a lot of the women need to keep the men out of their business was due to, I guess, some viral story of a guy getting a single mother with multiple children kicked off of Section 8 due to him living there, right? And she goes on into her own personal experiences, further proving this point, further illustrating the fact that, yes, ladies, be aware, be mindful. Do not allow these men to do X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3. Do not tell these men 1, 2, 3, X, Y, and Z, because it can and will backfire. Okay? Now, I pretty much let y'all hear her whole entire story all the way through and through. Did I not? I let you all sit there and be able to internalize her message. I allow her to go ahead and give her breakdown and her supporting details to her thesis statement. I let her do all of that for the most part. Okay? But even though I didn't give her any pushback and I just let her play for the most part, okay, I stopped her one time. That does not mean that I agreed with what she said. Now, first things first, I want to say shout out to Michael Bonds, all right? Michael Bonds sent me over this clip on Instagram. Now, I will highly encourage you all to email me if you have any topic discussions or videos or links. Please email me because my Instagram is flooded, and so I was lucky that I was able to come across Michael Bonds' message. But at any rate, shout out to Michael Bonds for sending this over, because it is so much that needs to be called out. There is so much that needs to be broken down with this till it's pathetic. And on face value, on the surface, many women would probably agree with what she said. They would say, oh, yes, sis, tell me about it. You know, these men be doing this, they be doing that. My baby daddy did that to me. My ex-husband did that to me. My boyfriend, you name it. They will co-sign the hell out of this. They will hype this type of woman up over a woman like me even, and say she is speaking truth to power more so than I ever could. And that right there is the issue. Like I said, although I didn't give her any pushback, it did not mean that there was none to be given. It is. I just wanted you all to, through and through, hear what she had to say without me intervening and interjecting, because I don't want you all to, I don't know, get knocked off or get influenced by what I have to say before you can draw your own conclusions. First things first, before I even give y'all what I have to say about it, do any of you all in the comments right now want to go ahead and highlight some things that maybe you disagreed with or that you agreed with? Because I still don't want to influence you all's opinions or influence you all's perspective. I'm just here to give you mine, and hopefully it will give you even more insight or even more things to think about or take into consideration moving forward. But let me just go ahead and take a survey real quick, because y'all know we love a survey. Put a 5 in the chat if you felt where she was coming from. It's like, nah, like men do that. Okay, I think what she said was spot on, and I myself know a lot of messy queen ass men that you do have to hide things from, that you cannot share things with. Like, yeah, she right on. Put a 5 if you agree. You ain't had too much pushback. Put a 4 in the chat if it's like, hold on now, sis. And then after your 4, give me your reasoning behind why you are saying what you are saying, why you put a 4. Okay. Now, oh shit, the main line already coming through. We that's what I'm saying. We be on the same wavelength. A lot of my A1 Day 1 crown heads, y'all already be peeping game right along with me. But if you really peep the game, you are, and y'all like the video, share the video and subscribe. This is why I thought it was a very good, dope discussion to have. If you really peep the game, you are, these women are not talking about men to begin with. I am so sick and tired of hearing women complain about things that are self-inflicted. You conjured up that bad energy. You created your own demise, your own devastation, your own heartbreak and heartache. You effed up your children's lives. You prioritize an 8-inch ninja over your household, over your children's well-being, over your own sanity. You did that. And I am so sick and tired of us doing that over and over again, making it seem like that's a man problem. No, bitch, it's you. And y'all gotta excuse my passion. Y'all gotta excuse, me being a little bit rude or disrespectful from time to time. Excuse my language. But it just irks me that we can be grown as hell, have so much quote unquote education, so much life experience, yet here we are still doing the same dumb, stupid, backwards behaviors that are contributing to our own downfalls. Let's go back and listen. Now that I said what I said, let's listen with a brand new pair of ears. And read her caption. It says, he got her kicked off of her Section 8. Keep these men out your personal business.
It's the reason why I tell women, keep these men out your fucking business. Because when they get mad at you, they will do anything they can to tear you down.
I don't know about y'all, but I don't deal with that type of a man, especially as a grown-ass woman. Ma'am, if you are dealing with a messy queen male, that says a lot about you and the type of men that you choose and prioritize. You should not, and like I said, this is why I get irked. Ladies, you should not be able to relate to what the hell she said. Not as a grown woman. Maybe when you're in your early 20s, late teens, maybe. But we be 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, talking about, yes, queen, because these men ain't ish. You can't tell them nothing. You can't let them in on nothing. Please. We should not be able to sit here with a straight face and be able to relate to a man getting his gas queen lick back because something didn't go his way. I don't know if a lot of the women understand how bad that reflects upon them when they are making broad general statements about men in general and how men in general are and how men in general treat them, you know, it makes you look pathetic. It makes you look like, oh yeah, you don't know how to properly choose the right men. You don't know your worth and your value. You don't know how to use your discernment. You don't know how to peep game. You digmatize, you name it. Y'all just don't understand how pathetic that makes y'all look. It's a bad look on you, sis. This is not a man problem. This is a female prioritizing ain't-ish guy problem. Trying to fix an ain't-ish male into being a king problem. I wish let me put it like this, y'all, because maybe y'all ain't feeling me enough. I wish a man would feel comfortable enough. Listen, I wish a man would feel fucking comfortable enough to come into my shit on Section 8. For me to even be on Section 8 already indicates that I'm probably bad off. I'm bad off. I'm struggling. I need assistance. I need help. And not only am I bad off, struggling, need help, but I have children. A man should not even feel, let me rephrase that. A man would not even feel comfortable enough coming into that type of dynamic and equation. He'd be like, oh no, I'm not here to leech off of you. You already down bad. A real man, and I know it's so cliche, right? A real man. Listen, a real authentic masculine man would be coming into your life if he was serious about you and if he felt like you were serious about him. He would be coming into your life to get you off of that shit. Does that make sense? But here y'all go. Once again, proving the solid men right as far as why they do not choose you, pick you, be with you, prioritize you. Because look at what y'all allow. Look at what y'all actually go after over them. The audacity. Hold on now. The audacity, Lydell. Shout out to you for your 50. I appreciate you. Y'all gotta excuse my passion. But I gotta go there because sometimes y'all don't listen until somebody go the hell off on you. And I get tired of it. But when I try the respectful, hey, my good sis approach, y'all don't fucking listen. Y'all don't respect it. Y'all walk all over that. Y'all say, oh, okay, well, she not no threat. So, you know, she let me do what I want to do. I mean, so cool. No, I'm going to give it to you raw. Y'all keep proving the men right when y'all come on social media. And she, like she even said, she's an attractive woman. Y'all got a lot going on for yourselves. And this is also why I always call out the fact that when it comes to the women trying to Uno reverse and spin narratives back around on the men and say, well, the men need to choose better. It sounds like the men need to choose better. Y'all always talking about how the women need to choose better. Somebody would look at this young lady right here and say, oh, she's the better choice. Would they not? She said herself, oh, yeah, I had this going on, that going on. I'm an attractive young lady. I'm beautiful. I'm vibrant. I'm this, I'm that. I'm this and This is what she even said about herself. And if you listen to her experience, if you listen to the type of man that she even prioritizes and chooses over a man of substance, a man of quality, a man of masculinity, she's even going after, like the main lion said, a pokey ass nigga. No woman should be able to relate. I'm gonna say this shit again. No woman in her right mind that has things going on for herself as a grown woman should be able to come on social media and proudly and boldly make such broad statements and claims about men being sassy queens. that try to sabotage and jeopardize your good thing, try to tear you down. Ma'am, what? We should not be able to relate to that. And it is sad. It is sad that we can identify, bond with, and relate to a woman that is that, and it's no shade, because I understand that a lot of us can have our pitfalls, if you will. You know, we all go through things. We have to come up and dig ourselves up out the damn trenches. Like, I'm not throwing shade on this, but I'm trying to paint the picture so we can really see the broader spectrum of what is at play. No woman that is at a certain level in her life should be able to even identify or bond with or relate to a bitch that's on Section 8 with 5 kids, letting pookies come in and fuck up her shit. And that's what I'm saying. This is why you can't even separate the good quality women to the not so good quality women, because y'all be on the same nonsense. Y'all do the same bird brain shit. Yeah, because, you know, me as an educated woman, I'm a beautiful woman. I had this business. I had that going on. I was able to live here, had my nice car, had my nice neighborhood. And he came through talking about, yeah, you know, she using a CPN trying to mess up with my motion and what I got going on. Why is a woman of your caliber even entertaining that type? The same type of guy that a Pookeisha would allow to move in with her, leash off of her, and F up her Section 8. And then when you call this out, Lydell, and thank you so much. Y'all got the salutes in the chat right now for my MVP, Lydell. When you call things out like this, and you say things to the effect of, hey, women, y'all do be sharing the same dudes. It's like, that is not true. That is not the case. It's just that all men are the same. All men treat women like this. It's just they're all, you know, exactly the same man in different form. No, absolutely not. Like I said, the reason why a woman that is quote unquote beautiful, articulate, educated, got this going on and that going on, the reason why she could be able to even relate to a down bad chick that's on Section 8, a Pookeisha who allows a man to move in with her on Section 8, the reason why you can relate to her so badly is because y'all go after the same guys. Grown men would never. But do y'all want those? No, you don't. You don't want no grown man. You know why? You know why women like this and like the Pookeisha, you know, and like I said, it's getting so bad, y'all, you can't even differentiate between the two. You can't say, oh, no, that's a Pauline and that's a Pookeisha. No, they be on the same vibration. They be on the same type of lifestyle. They be on the same type of guy, the same wavelength as I said earlier. See, they not vibrating how like we are to where it's like, wait a minute, what? What happened? You did what? You allowed what? We can't relate to that. We see right through that. We like, oh, that wouldn't be me. I'm too grown. But this is what I'm saying. This is why they would be able to bond with each other, because they be on the same type of time. And when you call that out, you hate women, you're overgeneralizing, you're not being realistic, you're not being real about what's going on, you're caping for these men. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. A grown masculine man would fucking never, sis. I'm not gonna move in with you with your kids and y'all down bad and struggling. That's nasty work. A real man, as y'all love to claim and swear up and down, y'all know so much of. I know what a real man is. Do you? Because you sure keep choosing the same piss poor ass male. A grown masculine man would never. That would be insulting to him. Because you're already here. So what the hell I look like coming through being beneath that? He would have to be beneath that in order to Leech off of it. Eat off of it. Live off of it. Please. Absolutely not. Let's continue.
And I'm finna give y'all a prime example. I don't know if y'all heard about the lady who her boyfriend was staying with her. She was on Section 8. She put her boyfriend out. He went and told the Section 8 people that he had been living there. Because you know when you on Section 8, you can't have a man living with you. This man got mad and told them people. They said, you know what? We can't do nothing unless you give us proof. He gave them proof by showing them that he was getting mail to her house.
I hate to go here, but I really don't. Because this is how we learn. You know what else pisses me off, sis? What else pisses me off is here you are, trauma bonding, feeling sorry, putting your cape on for a grown-ass woman who should have fucking known better. Let's really peep the game. I am so tired of us pretending like women are all wise, all intelligent, all knowing. We are the mother goddess earth of the whole entire universe. Yet we don't know how to peep game and read through line. Like, I'm so tired of y'all. You got to pick a lane, sis. You either are all wise and intelligent or you just blind, deaf, and dumb and you don't know. But what you're doing personally pisses me off because what you do is give an excuse and a cop-out for these women to continue doing the same dumb behaviors. Blaming it on the men. No. A grown-ass woman with children, that also really pisses me off because y'all be so digmatized. And y'all want to call women like me pygmies. No, bitch. Stop. Y'all be so digmatized. Y'all want to talk about it? We're going to talk about it. That you will completely overlook every consequence, every pitfall, every downfall that your decision could have on your children. Also, you can have a man to be a part of your life. I don't feel sorry for a woman like that. I don't. I do not feel sorry for a grown woman who knows, hey, if I get found out or if I allow this can mess up my living situation. This can mess up my children's future. This could mess up all of my plans. Let me not do that. Let me be more wise, more strategic, more careful. I don't feel sorry for that. And I'm so tired of y'all extending grace and love and mercy and olive branches to bitches who know better. They just don't give a damn because it's all about them and how they feel and what they want and what they need and what their desires are. I don't feel sorry. I don't. Oh yeah, because you know she let that man come into her living situation and live there, and he told on her. Red flag number one: any man that's comfortable with coming into a woman's life who's already down bad and struggling on Section 8, government assistance, bitch, please, and living off of her. Please, like, are we dumb? Am I Remy my voice? Are we dumb? I just don't get it. I do not get it whatsoever. And here she is. And like I said, this pisses me off because it allows for other women to feel like, oh, well, I don't have any fault in what happened to me. You know, it's the men. Yeah, we just shouldn't have let these men do X, Y, and Z. No, you shouldn't have never even been with that guy to begin with. Please. Y'all got to stop. Y'all have got to stop. Oh, yeah, he went and told on her. Excuse my language in advance. When you met him, he was a bitch. What about him did you think would change? Only a bitch ass nigga I just got to keep it plain. Like I said, I have to drive this home because y'all would just make an excuse for yourselves. You overlook the obvious. What kind of bitch ass of a man would look at a struggling single mother with children and want to not only move in with her, but live off of her? He was a bitch when you met him. What I don't get it. And here y'all go each and every time, like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why you can't tell these men nothing. Y'all not choosing men, y'all choosing bitches.
They kicked her and her children out the Section 8 program, and she got to move. I think it was like within 24 to 48 hours.
Who fault is that? Did she not know the rules? Did she not know the consequences, the stipulations, the regulations? Did she not know? Or was she a pick-me bitch, right? Like y'all love to throw my way. Was she not a pick-me bitch who said, you know what? I'm going to risk it all for a piece of a man. And here you go making an excuse. Here you go feeling sorry for that shit. I don't. If I know it, listen. And that's why I'm saying it's so many people out here who have children who should not have children. God damn. We care about y'all damn kids more than you do. But here's the thing. If I have children, they are going to be my first priority, period. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. There's no, oh, baby, no. If I know that something can directly impact them, I'm going to do my best to avoid that. First things first, you already effed up by giving your children effed up fathers. Hence why he's not in the home to begin with, and you got this pookie ass dude who don't give a damn about you or your children, tattletelling. So that right there is already indicating to me that you have a history, a track record of choosing piss poor quality guys. So if I already messed up big time by choosing horrible men in the past, the last thing I'm going to do is choose a stepfather, a potential husband, whatever, for my children that is worse than what I left. And I would only have to assume that he's worse than what you left or what left you off the mere fact alone that he's in this type of position. The position of being ready and willing to eat off a Section 8 bitch. It's no way. Not only are you on Section 8, government system, whatever, you have children, you have additional mouths to feed, mouths that should take precedence over all of us. Listen, y'all be pissing me off so bad. I mean, and then here y'all go. This just irks me. Here y'all go feeling sorry, boo-hoo, crying. Oh yeah, and he went and tattletaled on her, and now her kids got 24 to 48 hours to get out. You think she didn't fucking know that already? Did she care? A lot of y'all be caring way more than these women even care.
This is why I say keep men out your fucking business, because they are the messiest women that I know.
You know what? And y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Thank y'all for being here. I know it's late, but y'all still here. And if you here, like the video. Y'all know what? I'm starting to believe that what these women like her are saying is really true. Because let's think about it. She's continuously saying, hey, this is why I tell women to keep these men out their business. That's what it's given. Because the men are nowhere to be found. I think you're on to something. When they come through saying, oh, keep these men, that's exactly what y'all have been doing, which is why your lives are in shambles. Y'all need men in y'all damn business to help you clean things up, get a little bit more stable and secure. The issue is, and I'm going to go here. The issue is, y'all want men that you can boss up on. Uh-oh. I think I'm talking too much. I'm going to go here, y'all. Many women have it in their minds, especially the more down bad they are, and also the highly insecure women. They have it in their minds. If I can get with a man that is doing worse than me, I can feel better about myself. I'll have somebody that I can control, that I can dominate, that needs me, that can rely and depend on me. Because for whatever reason, there are a lot of women out here who feel like they are trash, or, you know, they're just highly insecure, right? And so if I can get a man that can make me finally feel like I'm the one that is in the power position, you go after him. To put it to y'all plain, not only do y'all want to boss up, but y'all want to be big mama in all the worst of ways. It's not just a little cute saying for you. This is how you really live. You really live your life like, no, I gotta be big mama. So if I'm on Section 8, I need a nigga who homeless. Because, hey, at least I'm better than him. That's what a lot of them are on, unfortunately. Yeah, whoopsie. A lot of them are on the type of timing of, oh, yeah, well, if I get with this type of guy, I will feel more valuable. I will feel more dominant. I will feel more powerful, whatever. If I am able to have that type of man to enter into my life, and now I am in the position to where I am able to feed him, I'm able to provide for him. Now I feel like I'm a woman who is, again, taking her power back. That's really what it is. And a lot of women refuse to acknowledge that. Let's go further, because this is some real talk too. Even when you have women who are quote unquote successful in their own rights, let's say you're not on Section 8, you're not getting government assistance, you got your own business, you got your own money, your own home, cars, clothes, whatever. Let's say you are her, right? Thank you, the main line. Read that in a second. Let's say you are that type of chick, right? Those type of chicks are also suffering from some kind of egotistical, I need to be in charge dynamic. They want to still be in the power position. Once again, maybe she wants to feel like she is successful. Maybe she wants to feel like she is the dominant force. Or, here's the thing, and I'm going to say it, or she has encountered men who were more bossed up than her, and she did not like the fact that he was more successful, had more power, more leverage, more control, more money, you name it. That is also a thing that a lot of the women out there don't want to acknowledge. Y'all want to be able to be big mama to guys. Y'all are threatened and intimidated by men who have their own, by men who are doing better than you, by men who don't need you. It can stem from insecurities. It can stem from narcissistic tendencies. It can stem from so many different elements. But at the end of the day, that is something that a lot of women need to face, need to acknowledge, admit, and fix. Because a lot of y'all are effed up. Hit the light for me, y'all. Hold on. Thank you, the main lion. It says, lady finds snake, take snake in, feed snake, pet snake. Snakes get mad and bites her. Why he bite me? Bitch, are you dumb? It just makes no sense, the man lion. It is so backwards. But here's the thing to it though, man lion. This is going to prove my point. This is a great analogy. The thing is, I want to be the snake tamer. Pause. Okay. I want to be such a bad boss bitch to where a snake ain't gonna bite me. A snake ain't gonna eat me. Snake ain't gonna kill me. All these other weak hoes, they can't handle no snake, but Big Mama can. I'm the snake tamer. Sure is. You're not me. I'm invincible. Again, mother, queen, goddess, earth. That's me. You not me, sis. So of course, if you took a snake home and fed it and petted and all of that, yeah, it'll bite you. But see, snakes, where I'm from, what I do, they grow up to protect me. Please, silliness. And like I said, it will even be the most educated, intelligent, beautiful of women. Look at her. Call her ghetto and all that all you want to. At the end of the day, a lot more men would probably choose her over a dusty Section 8 out of shape bitch. Like, let's just be honest about it. Y'all would give her the time of day. So it's not even an instance of, hey, you know, it's only a certain type of woman. It's only the dusty women. No, she don't look dusty to me. So come on.
Let a man get mad at you. He gonna go tell every fucking thing that he knew about you.
No, he's not. And women actually get mad about this. Are we gonna go deep with it? Women actually get mad at men for operating in this regard. This how I know a lot of y'all have never encountered grown, masculine, wise, intelligent, about his business men. You've never. When a grown man gets mad at you, when a grown masculine man gets mad at you, first things first, he's going to try to communicate what his issues are and decipher through it, try to figure it out. That's what grown men do. But what did I say earlier? A lot of y'all are intimidated and threatened by grown men. So when a man does try to reach a common ground with a woman, when a man does try to convey his message over in a diplomatic way, you know what happens in return? And it does not matter the caliber of woman. You can be a ghetto bird on Section 8, or you can be a proper, mature, business type, you know, eloquent. You can be her. Nevertheless, though, no matter the caliber of women, when a man approaches a woman in that regard, y'all are so unhealed. Y'all have so much trauma. Y'all have so much drama that it infuriates you when a man is coming to you from a place of peace. Because in a lot of y'all's mind, I'm just going to be real about it. In a lot of the women's minds out here, or dare I say females, because there is a difference. If you a grown-ass woman, sister, I'm not talking about you at all. So don't even take what I'm saying to heart. But a lot of the females out here, in their minds, they feel like a man who is toxic, a man who is going to argue you down, a man who is, dare I say, going to be abusive. They feel like when a man is coming to them from that type of energy, from that type of place, he actually really loves them. It's when you're trying to be calm, cool, collected. It's when you're trying to be, again, diplomatic, grown, mature. I feel like you're trying to trigger me. That's how effed up a lot of the women are out here. Y'all think a man approaching something that is not on the best of terms. Y'all think a man approaching something from not the best of lights in a mature, calm fashion. Y'all think that man's trying to provoke you. Y'all get mad as hell. You can't handle that. Like, what? So you're a narcissist. Okay, I get it. Nah, because why you talking to me like that? You talking to me like you trying to be my daddy. You talking to me like you trying to be my therapist, my counselor. Nah, nigga, pop off. And since a lot of the women out there, like I said, you have so much internal you yourself have not dealt with as a grown woman, you can't fathom somebody approaching you from a calm, diplomatic place as being pure, as being genuine, as being authentic, as being healthy. It's like, nah, something wrong with this nigga. Or he don't care. Because like I said, a lot of y'all will equate toxicity and somebody being abusive with him being masculine or him being passionate or him loving you. Like, no, bitch, that nigga just as broken as you are. That's why he's talking to you like that. That's why he's treating you like that. So when she's coming through like, oh yeah, and let you make a man mad, he gonna tell all your business, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. No, he's not. Like I said, first course of action, let's talk about it. Let's try to figure this out. But see, a lot of y'all, like I said, you're not used to that. And so you start lashing out. And before long, what happens? A grown-ass masculine man will leave you. He's not going to go back and forth. He's not going to go tit for tat. He's not going to try to expose you. He's not going to try to jeopardize and sabotage. No, I'm just going to go about my life. And that actually pisses a lot of y'all women off. But like I said, this is how I know and can thoroughly tell y'all have never dealt with grown-ass men. A grown man would never get on his petty Betty type of energy. Oh yeah, you trying to kick me out the Section 8 house? Well, let me see what your social workers say. And I don't know. I ain't never been on Section 8 or nothing like that. So if I'm saying the wrong terms and shit, don't worry about it. It's just me off the cuss making us some shit. Wait until I tell your social worker that you had me living up in here. Wait until I tell your social worker. No, a grown man, first things first, would never be living off a Section 8 bitch. Just no. They wouldn't live off a woman at all. I don't care how down bad. That's what I'm saying. It's levels to this shit, y'all. Get the likes up. It's some real talk from y'all little big sis. Hit the like button. Put the 100s in the chat if you're feeling me. It does not matter how in the trenches a man is. By any means necessary, he is going to find and make his own way. It will never be an instance of, oh, I'm getting ready to live off her, eat off her. Fuck them, fuck her kids. Shit, fuck my kids. I ain't doing that. I gotta look out for me. No man is operating like that. I don't care how down bad he is. I don't care how poorly he is doing. He can be on the streets. He gonna make a way. Period. So this is how I can thoroughly tell that a lot of y'all deal with the same type of piss poor quality guys. And then what again is insult to injury is that first things first, y'all will overlook and pass up a good quality man who can do for you and him damn self. Y'all will do that. And then at the same token, turn around and box him in with the exact same type of ain't shit guys that you prioritize and say, oh yeah, all y'all like this. Like, bitch, what? Excuse me? No, I'm not. And this is why a lot of the guys out there also get offended when y'all come through talking about what a real man is and ain't and what men ain't doing no more. Like, no, yes, we do that. Just not for you. I'm just taking my talents down to South Beach. That's it. But don't ever compare me or box me in with low vibrational entities. I'm not him. Let's continue. Hit the like.
And he gonna add a little sprinkle on to it. I promise you. I'm not telling no lies.
Yeah, you are though, sis. You are telling lies though, sis. Men don't act like that. And it's a pitiful crying shame that women in bulk would agree with what you're saying, like that's actual fact. Y'all all trash, and y'all choose trash men. If you feel like this, if you can relate to this, and I'm so sorry about it.
Keep these fucking men out your business. Let me tell y'all something. And I got a friend on my kid's life. She would come on here and verify anything that I'm telling you. I'm not lying. I was dating this dude one time, and I had got this apartment. And for a while, I didn't even let him know that I had the apartment. But when I finally had let him come over, I remember we ended up breaking up one time, and he called the apartment complex and told them that I was using the CPN. He told them I was using the CPN, and them people called me from the office. Little did he know the apartment was already in my fucking name. So when he called them, they ended up calling me, and they was basically saying, we weren't finna discuss any of your information with him. For one, he's not your husband. For two, he could just be calling down here lying. But he didn't even know that the apartment was already in my name when he called himself being a little messy bitch and telling on me. The shit that he was doing to try to tear me down because he couldn't be with me, I'm telling y'all, men are way more spiteful than women. And that's why I tell y'all, keep these fucking men out your business. Whether women want to admit it or not, some of these men be like so spiteful, and they will take your job from you. They will take your house from you. They'll even try to take your car from you. Men be so spiteful.
I gotta pause her again. Even when she's given her account of her personal situation with the guy that came to her home or her apartment and tried to expose her and say this and say that, just based upon the supporting details alone, I can tell once again she was too dealing with a Dusty, right? The type of guy that would live off a woman, eat off a woman, try to scope her out, see what she got going on, and see how he can benefit off of mooching off of her. You can just tell, even when she's talking about, oh yeah, you know, he knew he couldn't be with me, and you know, I got this going on, got my own car, my own this. A man wouldn't give a damn about what you have. Follow me with this. A man would be too consumed and tied up with his own shit than to be trying to scope through and plot and play on what you have going on. Something else that I have got to highlight, and y'all again know I'm a divine gamekeeper, but also the reason why I can tell, in my opinion, that she was dealing with the same type of ain't shit dude who ain't got his own nothing going on for himself, was the mere fact alone that she never even brought up how she went to his place. She never brought up what he had going on. Like it's a lot of big mama energy. Like, oh yeah, you know, I took him in, you know, I finally let him come to my apartment and this, that, and the third, because I don't be letting men do that. Yes, you do. Clearly you do. But if y'all peep the game, it's very much so giving that she possesses the big mama energy to where she gotta brag and boast about what the hell she got going on. That way that God can feel like, oh damn, I need her. Y'all gotta follow me. Women like this, in my opinion, and like I said, I'm just peeping game, it's all my opinion. Don't sue me, bitch. And I don't think you can anyway, because you deal with broke, dusty niggas. They probably take all your damn money. You probably ain't got enough damn money to sue nobody. But just in case, this is all my opinion for entertainment purposes only. But she gives me, and y'all know I'm a little bit psychic, she gives me the energy of ghetto fabulous. And what I mean by that is she's the type of chick, in my opinion, that has to brag and boast about her accomplishments, brag and boast about what she got going on, brag and boast about how she's better than other women. Yeah, I got this. I drive that. I live here. I got this. And that type of chick, more often than not, and it's no shade, she likes being with guys who view her in the highest of lights to where she is above him. He's a peasant. You need me. You're so lucky to be with me because I'm ghetto fabulous. Yeah, I stay in the hood, but guess what? My apartment look luxurious. You know, I keep my windows tinted. She a tinted windows bitch on the Nissan. Like, she gives that type of energy. So they just come along with certain type of characters of men that gravitate towards them that they actually, like I said, like to be with, because that type of guy makes her feel like she's high and mighty. So yeah, I will talk too much. I will tell a man that I'm just getting to know that, yeah, I got my apartment off of this, and, you know, I was able to pull this string and flip this and, you know, find this loophole to get my car, and this is how I was able to get more money on my taxes, you know, because I'm a real boss bitch and I'm smart, you know, so she got to really play up her intelligence, her accomplishments, her credentials, and that is how she's able to reel in the type of guy that she can, again, bounce her big mama balls on. And more often than not, yeah, he is going to be the Pookie. He's going to be the Smokey. And a Pookie and a Smokey can be sexy. So let's not get it twisted and make it seem like the Smokies and the Pookies and shit is pulling up. Oh, Lord have mercy. They're not pulling up like this. They're not pulling up. Let me see. Lord, y'all know we play too damn much. We got to stop one day. They're not pulling up like this. They can be fine as hell. Now, in their core, they're this. Now, what do I mean by this? They're very Zestavious. On the surface, he can be sexy. He can be fine as hell. He can even have muscles and all that. He can be that. But underneath it, it's like, I'm looking for a big mama, not the little one. Because, period. Because, you know, I need me a bitch who know how to hold a nigga down. And I need me a bitch who, you know what I'm saying, gonna really have my back like that and, you know, pay for this and pay for that because she understand that I'm the baddie in this relationship. Believe it or not, y'all, I've heard men call themselves baddie. And if you are a man calling yourself a baddie, nigga, please. But these niggas is who y'all want to be with. At his core, he's this. Yeah, because I'm a bad bitch, period. I'm a bad bitch who need a good woman, period. Clock it, he's that. And here y'all go every time choosing this over a grown-ass man and then want to conflate the two. Then want to say, oh, no, it's all me, all these men, they the most queen bitches I know. The most petty queen bitches I know was these niggas. No, y'all are not peeping game. Y'all are going based upon how somebody looks, how they can talk to you, and how they make you feel. He makes you feel like you're big mama. He makes you feel like you're the ghetto fabulous queen. He makes you feel like, oh yeah, he need me. And y'all are insecure and or heavy on the egotistical. So yeah, y'all all have the same experiences, unfortunately. Y'all all are sharing the same men, unfortunately, because that's what y'all like. Because that's who you are at your core. So when I'm even hearing her story back, it is giving, yeah, I was talking too much because I was really trying to boss up on these niggas and let him know what I got and who I am and how he need to bow down and respect me and how he need to choose a real boss bitch like me over Brenda, over Linda, over Glenda, because they could never. See, I was able to do this. And when you a flex queen like that, you get hit with a zest king. Whoopsie! A flex queen oftentimes attracts and accepts a zest king. Oh yeah, because I was waiting on me a bad bitch to come through and sponsor a baddie like me. Because who said men can't be baddies too? I like to get this done, have that taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Clock it. And now y'all want to get mad and say, oh, men like this. No, all the niggas y'all share, all the niggas that y'all prioritize, y'all got the same type. Nobody wants to be honest about it. Nobody want to be honest about the shit until they walking around looking like this. Now it's like, oh, I get it. I understand. I understand how to be a real woman to a real man. It's too late. You wanna wait till all your damn skin is gone, your nostrils and shit, your eyelids. You wanna wait till everything shriveled up and shriveled out. Now you want to choose a good man, bitch. Fuck you. I got time for this shit. And like I said, it be pissing me off. Now y'all want to come to the table. I know how to cook. And it's some good pussy under this moo-moo. Nobody got time for this shit. Nobody has time for it, Gertha. Titty saggy. You got your Goodwill dress that you had to patch up and shit. Knees bad. Girl, nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn. Oh, I still look good. No, you don't. I keep my lashes done still. I keep my bun up real nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, any man would be lucky to have me. No, absolutely not. Y'all give all of y'all youth, all of y'all energy, all of y'all money, all of y'all time to ain't shit ass dudes. Until it's entirely too late and nobody's checking for you. John Till says, about, real monsters. Of course I do. I'm a 90s baby. Please. Hold on. John Till again says, just listen to the energy in her tone of voice. She sounds like the Aunt Helen from Fresh Prince. The mean one that always had a long speech. They all be having the same type of energy to them. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's what I'm alluding to. So many of them do the same things as the quote unquote bottom of the barrel, nasty, trashy for the streets girls. That's why they can all relate. That's why, like I keep saying, when they try to come through and spin and Uno reverse everything around on the men and say, oh, y'all need to choose better. Ma'am, how? Even the girls who got their head on right, even the girls, seemingly, even the girls who not outside in the streets, even the girls that's, keeping themselves together, same niggas that y'all like. Thank you, Mr. Original says, I hear her story, but isn't that sort of what women do to men left and right? So she gets no sympathy from me. She knew he was a pookie. Here's the thing, Mr. Original. And like I said, that's why it irks me, because we're not being honest. They already know, like you said, the type of guy that they are dealing with. But because he makes me feel like Big Mama, he makes me feel like I am the ghetto fabulous queen. He makes me feel like I'm needed. I'm going to choose him every time. Even though I see the zest in his chest. Niggas walking around like, yeah. Because I'm a Betty too. I deserve. Baby, I deserve. They walk around, yeah, I deserve means, somebody who can, really support me and really take care of me, because, like, that's all in his damn chest. And y'all go choosing up on him every time. And then want to play dumb. I can't believe it. Thank you, Gunmetal Gleam. It says they love to pull the "this is my house" card. My mother only dealt with convict and homeless men. She was born in 1958, so this is nothing new. Let's clock it. Let's clock it. Thank you, Roy. It says her intuition was off that day, huh? Yeah, I got divine intuition. Like, I know everything. Girl, do you? But let's clock it, y'all. Let's clock it. In the super chat, he even called his damn mama out, right? He said, even my mom only dealt with low vibrational, ain't got shit going on, guys, for what? So I can have leverage and control. So I can have dominance. So I can feel. That is not something to be slept on. That is not something to be overlooked and swept under the rug. Like, that is a thing. And because so many women are out there operating like that, that's why y'all keep having the same experiences. That's why y'all keep complaining about doing the same things over and over again, or the same things happening to you over and over again. Y'all don't want no grown-ass man, let's be honest. A grown-ass man can go and get whenever he pleases. Y'all do not like that. Y'all do not like a man being able to replace you, sis. You don't like a man being able to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 steps ahead of you. You don't. You want a guy who is not even more intelligent than you. That way you'll be able to run laps and run game on him. Can we stop the cap? And it be pissing me off because y'all know. What? Who said that? Somebody in the super chat said, "Oh, she knew. She knew he was a Pookie or a Ray Ray. She did. A lot of them know. That's the whole premise behind why she wanted to deal with him in the first place. He can't just pack me up whenever he chooses to, whenever I don't come correct. That's what it is. And instead of acknowledging that, y'all would try to cop all these different pleas and all these different excuses as to why, this happened to you and this happened to your good sis. No. And they see these men, you can't tell them nothing. You can't let them in your business. Bitch, please. You let a grown, masculine, wise, intelligent man into your business, that motherfucker gonna pop off tonight. It's gonna flourish and expand tonight. Are you crazy? That's the problem now. The problem is y'all not letting grown-ass men in y'all business. Y'all need to be telling them exactly what the fuck going on with you so he can problem solve. It pisses me off, you all. But I'm going to say this. Another reason why a lot of the women out there like her and like the other women that she's talking about, another reason why they don't allow real men, masculine, wise, intelligent men into their business is because I think on some subconscious or even conscious level, they know that if a grown, wise, intelligent, masculine man does come into their lives and assert himself and do certain things for them, he will take over in a positive way. But that's the problem. I want to be able to bounce my big mama balls and say, no, nigga, I did this by myself. I'm the reason behind why I'm successful. I'm the reason behind why everything is moving and shaking, not you. What did the brother say in the super chat? He said, my mom used to do that. That way she'll be able to say, oh, nigga, you can get out. This is my house. It's the same context. It's the same premise. It's the same basis. Ain't shit changed like he said. You want to be able to say, I did this. This is mine. You need me. I don't need you. That's, come on. When we gonna start being real? When are we gonna start telling the truth? That is the only way we're going to have different results, different outcomes. Women should not be out here being able to relate to this at all as a grown-ass woman. Especially going as far as saying that this is a man thing in general. Bitch, what kind of weak-ass niggas are y'all? What kind of sprinkle, skittleback niggas is you dealing with? So he's gonna go and blast you. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all about Zenquisha. Since we want to talk, let's talk. Men ain't doing that. I'm not going back and forth with no woman. Look, I look like I got other shit to do. But like I said, y'all, they will avoid. I'm gonna go there. They will avoid good quality grown ass masculine men because they don't want to also get their feelings hurt. So not only is it a thing of wanting control, wanting leverage, wanting power, wanting to be able to assert themselves, but it's also this thing of, if push came to shove, I would get severely humbled. Let's talk about it. Hit the like for me. I'm going to check my watch in a minute. Listen, I know it's late, but you here, so like the video. Subscribe to the channel too. It's some real talk over here. Let's get into the factor of a lot of the women out there not wanting to be severely humbled by a grown-ass, masculine, wise, intelligent man who has his own, who does not need her. If I were to do anything that was disrespectful, that you found to be distasteful, that you found to be out of alignment of what you are looking for, you could then turn around and reject me. And not only could you reject me, but you can replace me easily with somebody that's possibly better for you than I am, with somebody that could possibly offer you more than I could. That's a very humbling type of experience, especially considering the fact, like I was saying, a lot of women deal with deeply rooted insecurity issues. A lot of women are narcissistic, egotistical. And so when I'm faced with the reality of, damn, there's somebody out there possibly better than me for him, and he could probably easily replace me with said individual. When I am faced with the fact that, he really don't need me like that. He really kind of doing a lot better than what I am doing. And best believe women, unfortunately, do I like this number? I'm going to be real about it. Let's not sleep on the fact that a lot of the women out there, they are in heavy competition with men. It is not something that is pure when they're entering into these relationships, which is why they are even able to have these type of dynamics in the first place, to where she's big mama and she dealing with a guy who's leeching off her and eating off her, jeopardizing her life. I'm gonna give y'all a secret. I'm gonna give y'all some game real quick from your little big sis. All right. Unfortunately, there are many women who are sizing men up from a competitive lens. And yes, even the men that she romantically wants to be involved with. Do I agree with this? No. I feel like you should be taking a look into guys or into men that you feel would be compatible with you, that would balance you out, be complimentary. Not somebody that you feel like you have to one up. not somebody that you feel like you have to outdo, or that maybe it's outdoing you, and so you're threatened or you're insecure or you're intimidated. But like I said, unfortunately, that is the way of the world today. A lot of the women are coming into relationships sizing the man up in a manner of, does he have more leverage and control than me? Does he have more power and influence than me? Or is it, a thing of him being in a lesser position and him needing me to validate him needing me to prop him up, him needing me to give him power? And like I said, again, very unfortunate, women would choose a guy off of her feeling like she's in a more dominant position than he is. Now, this is where it can get confusing. It can get confusing. And this is what a lot of women can kind of struggle with. But it can get confusing when you also, at the same time, hear these women talking about, oh, I need a man who made this type of money, and I need a man who could take care of this and take care of that and buy me this and buy me that. I don't need to have to work. I don't need to have to do this, that, and the third. He got it because he a real man, right? And it can get confusing because it's like, damn, on one hand, she's talking about she needs somebody to take care of her, but simultaneously, she's conveying the message of she got to be the one in power and in control. And the women of today, a lot of them, not all, GMO. Genetically modified modern day, to where they will make up in their mind they want this type of guy, but he has to have contradicting, paradoxical type of characteristics that does not compute with that type of character. So I want me a big, bad, bold gangster, but he got to bow down and obey me, and he got to be soft and weak for me, and he got to do whatever I tell him to do. Or I want a guy that needs me in his life in order to guide him, in order to give him some sense of self and this, that, and the third. However, he better have this going on to where he can take care of me. It's like, wait a minute, bitch, you can't, that doesn't work. That doesn't exist. And so what we are witnessing, you all, is a woman trying to Frankenstein a man. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, let me take this weak ass dude who does need me and build him up to a position to where he feels like, oh, I need to reward her by taking care of her now. But in their mind, they feel like that guy will feel so indebted to her that once she does build him up into a position to where he can take care of her, he won't go anywhere. That is where y'all will enter into the issue of a woman complaining about, oh yeah, I gave him my all. I built him up from scratch. He ain't had shit when I met him. He ain't had nothing until I came into his life. That's why you run into a lot of that, because they're trying to Frankenstein a man. And it does not compute. If you dealing with a leech ass dude, best believe when you build him up to where he does not need you, he's out of there, especially if you're not even his first choice. And you'll be able to clearly see that he was not your first choice when you're looking around at the women that he's cheating on you with, on the women that he is accustomed to dealing with. And let's not act blind, deaf, and dumb. We absolutely know a man's reputation, a man's type, before we get with him. You know that he was with this type of chick before he got with you, but hey, he got with you because what? You was trying to support a real nigga and hold a real nigga down. But you know you ain't built like Star Keisha. You know you're not built like BBL Bonita. You're not her. You very much so, and it's no shade. That's why I ain't got no damn friends. Because I be telling the truth too much. And it can really just hurt people's feelings. Since you know damn well You look like this in the face. First things first. Okay. But then you come through. This be y'all. No shade. It's levels to this because you can also be a beautiful woman, like the woman we just showed. Like, she's not an ugly woman, but she's still doing dusty bitch shit. Right? But let's piece some game real quick and explore different levels and layers to the conversation. You know that he deals with and cheats on you with women who look like this. This who he really want to be with. But because for whatever reason, she does not want to be with him for real. Maybe because, you know, she actually wants a guy who is able to provide and do all of these different things. He's settling for you because you big mama. You coming through with the pocketbook, with the purse, with the cash in your bra. Here, baby. So y'all already be having a good idea of the type of guy that you're dealing with. And you feel like, once again, if you just pour enough into him and build him up enough, he will feel obligated and indebted to you for the rest of his life to just stick it out and thug it out with you and take care of you. But at the same time, still needing you because, like I said, you are the one who poured into him. So I would feel downright nasty if I ever betrayed you. Downright disgusted in myself if I left you, if I cheated on you. And they will. But y'all be romanticizing shit. Y'all be making things up because y'all always feel like y'all are the exception. But that is what's at play, you all. What's at play is a lot of the chicks out there, like her, they have it in their minds, I'm going to build me a man that is going to feel so obligated, so indebted to me, that once I build him up, he's going to stay. He's going to be committed. He's going to be devoted. He's going to be loyal, even to a fault, because he's going to remember how I built him, how I poured into him, how I saved him, how I fixed him, how I supported him. And it does not fucking happen. This is why they go after the Pookies, the Smokies. They're looking for a Frankenstein. Oh, yeah, he this type. He the type who need a woman. So if I can build him up to where he feels like he still needs me, but can still take care of me, I won. That's what y'all are bearing witness to. This is why they won't even give a good quality man the time of day. A man who is stable the time of day. Oh, nah, you ain't gonna be my Frankenstein. You can actually replace me. You actually can have options. You ain't gonna feel obligated to be stuck with me forever. Cause you ain't got it out the mud yourself. I don't need that. It's so many variables. Ain't that a little narcissistic? Oh, that's a big narcissistic. Ain't no little about it. It has been storming out here, y'all. I'm trying to keep my eye on the sky. Okay. Matter of fact, let me look out this window real quick. All right. I'm gonna play my my dope discussion while I look outside. I want to make sure that it ain't storming real bad. Because the last thing I need is for my damn power to go out and then I just be stuck on a live stream. I hate that shit. Okay, but I'll be right back.
Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Yeah. Dope discussions. Yeah. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussion. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion.
Okay, we took a brief little intermission. Did y'all hit the like button? I think we good. Okay, I think we good. But yeah, that is something that a lot of you guys probably were unaware of. That's a reason. That is absolutely a reason why a woman could prioritize a guy who is not on your level whatsoever over you. You have options. You have a lot of things going on for yourself. I can't control you. I can't make you or build you into my own little pet. You have your own mind. You have your own motion. You have your own money. Dare I also say this, y'all? A lot of women, and I've heard this today, a lot in different videos. A lot of women feel like the men who actually do have money, the men who are actually successful, the men who actually have a lot going on, they feel like y'all are selfish and they feel like y'all are stingy. And it tickles me personally because I know and understand that you all are not stingy or you're not selfish or anything of that sort. Y'all are only being mindful and wise about who you extend yourself to, who you are vulnerable with, who you share certain things with. The women don't like that though. And so to shame you all and make you all feel bad about just being overly generous, especially early on, to make you all feel bad about not just bowing down and submitting and committing to them, even though you don't even know their ass. They will come through and call y'all all kind of zesty and say, all these men, they just broke and dusty and they don't want to share nothing and they this and they that. Like, it just be giving. That's why they do that. And ladies, I want you all to know and understand that we are dealing with men today who are trying to protect themselves by any means necessary. And so if that means me hiding certain information, if that means me not giving you my all initially up front, I'll do that. A lot of men, and I've seen this from y'all, a lot of men will hold back just to see how sincere, how genuine, how authentic this woman really is. And since a lot of the women out there have bad intentions, not all of them, since if I'm not talking about you, please shut up. But since a lot of the women out there have bad intentions, I am just trying to get over on you, control you, you know, siphon off of you, all of that. I get offended. I get irate. I get angry when you are sitting back, peeping game on me, watching me, because I know I have bad intentions. It's the equivalent to a thief being interrogated, right? Or a thief being watched. Well, why are you watching me? I don't understand why you ask me all these damn questions. Like, come on, like, what the fuck? Like, off the rip, you're just on pins and needles. You're just, you got a chip on your shoulder because you know you're guilty. Right? And so when you know you're guilty or you know you're up to no good, every little thing to where you feel like somebody is trying to pry or somebody's trying to peep game and expose certain things, you do be in defense mode. You can get very, very offended when they are asking you even very generic, very just basic, dare I say even innocent questions. It's like, damn, all I did was ask, so, how do you feel about this? Or, what have you done in the past? Or what you up to? Like, it can be so generic, so general, so basic, so innocent of a question. But because she's guilty, or because she knows she does not have your best interest at heart, and it is all selfish motive and gain, yeah, I'm going to be antsy about everything. I'm going to be pissed off about everything. I'm going to side-eye every question. I'm going to side-eye every action, every response. Because I feel like you trying to expose me. And it's like, no, bitch, you're exposing yourself. Nobody said anything. Nobody accused you of anything. But yeah, that is something. Y'all feel me? Yep, I see y'all. Roy, it's looking like you've been through that. Thank you, Gun. It says, a brother don't even need to be rich. You have a working car, a place. They have zero leverage and have to deal with you fair. They don't want that. They don't want any of that. And that's what I said earlier, though, gun media or gun metal. I'm sorry. I said, when it comes to a grown-ass masculine man, you don't even have to have all of this money, the greatest of jobs and careers. You're going to make a way for yourself. You're not looking to latch on and leech off of any woman. That's first things first. And then to your point, to take the conversation further, yeah, they're even intimidated by the guy who has his own, even though it's not at the quote unquote level of the richest or wealthiest high value man out there. Like, no, but because you have your own identity, because you know how to stay in your lane, because you know how to stand your ground and stand on your square, that's a threat. So you're absolutely right. Hold on, make sure I didn't miss anybody. It looks like I missed Mr. Original. Hold on, let me see. Can I scroll? Okay, I got this one. Y'all know we be clowning. We gotta stop. I'm gonna chill out one day. It be giving, yeah. They gotta find an insult. Hold on. I'm scrolling. Okay, here it is. Mr. Original says, if she gets a grown-ass man, she'll let the hood sisters talk her away from him. She'll listen to them, but won't listen to him. I'm going to say this, Mr. Original. It is so bad off today that a lot of the women out here, not all, but a lot of the women out here, they wouldn't have to be talked into pulling away from a decent guy. It is purely and solely on their own everything. It comes from her own mind, her own lifestyle, her own opinion, her own ways and actions. Like, it be them. It's on their own merit. So this is why I call shit like this woman out. Because what I am trying to do is let them know that this is an internal thing. This is something that you're doing. Nobody's forcing you. Nobody's talking you into it. Nobody trying to influence you to deal with this. This is what y'all go after. This is what y'all like off the rip. Because it's something internally off within you. You know what I'm saying? Now, are there some women out there to where they'll let these ancient ass bitches tell them, oh yeah, you don't need to be with him. You need you a roughneck. You need you this type of dude. He too square. He too this. He too that. Do you have that? Yes. But to make it seem like that is the thing that has happened all the time, or most of the time, no. They just like what they like. I never even gave the good quality man a chance to begin with. He wasn't my type. I need me a real nigga. Come on. Do y'all want to talk or do y'all want to lie? Please. Okay, I think I'm caught up. But yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the women out there today, they would co-sign what that woman had to say 100%. They say, yes, don't share this with no man. Don't tell no man your plans. Don't invite a man to this. Don't do that. Don't do this. And it's like so sad. It is so sad that y'all are this grown, this quote unquote seasoned, and you don't know how to differentiate between a grown ass man and a zest lollipoppy. And it's embarrassing. Can I end off on this note, y'all? It is embarrassing that you have grown women out there today who've had multiple different men, males, I should say, multiple different partners, multiple different relationships. Hell, some of y'all even been married and that shit didn't work. Y'all been married more than once. It is embarrassing that y'all have chosen the same relationship, the same type over and over again, and you never learn. To the point to where you have reached a conclusion and you're saying it with a straight face. You're saying this from your gut. That all men are essentially petty queens that can't wait to sabotage you. They can't wait to tear you down whenever they get a chance or whenever something does not work out. Like, I need y'all to understand that you should be ashamed of yourself for not doing the internal work enough to where you could not only fix you so that you vibrate higher, so that you can be exposed to better, so that you can choose better. You should be ashamed for that you didn't vibrate and fix yourself to raise. But you should also be ashamed that you would come on social media and boldly claim that all men are like the piss poor quality guys that you entertain. It should be embarrassing that you would have the same type of no good ass man that, no shade, a Section 8 basic bitch would be likened to. And you're supposed to be so elite. Why are you vibrating at a level to where it's so low to where you can relate to the bottom of the barrel? That's embarrassing. And y'all are mothers. Y'all have children. I just don't understand. And I am so sick and tired of constantly hearing the same thing of, oh, it ain't us. Oh, it's just these men and shit. No, because it's way too many solid men out here who are avoiding y'all. Let's start there. So it can't even be that, oh, it's just all men. No, you're not even exposed to all the good quality men because they're running away from y'all. So you can't even speak to that experience. You don't know. He ain't checking for you. He don't want you. No shade, but kinda. But that is something to highlight. It is something to highlight when it comes to the men out here who are doing what they need to do, who could elevate a woman, who could come into your life and make everything enjoyable, easier, more loving. It is something to say when y'all are not even getting into relationships, getting into close proximity with those guys to begin with. You don't qualify for him, or you don't want him at all. So we got to stop this bullshit of, oh yeah, it's just all these men. No, stop. Stop complaining about the things that you are creating. I'm going to be real with you, sis. I know you thought you ate. I know you thought you ate. But all you did is expose the fact that you vibrate on the same level of dumbass bitches that are on Section 8. No shade. Okay. If you on Section 8 and you're not a dumbass bitch, please shut up. Okay, I'm not talking about you, sis. I know we all have our own little lives and things going on. This is just your struggle time. You're gonna come up out of that. I hope so. I hope you're not a struggling Section 8 baby mama, piss poor, live off the government ass bitch. I hope you're not that. Right? So if you're not that, I'm not talking about you. But it is something to say when you have women out here who are not doing the best, dealing with guys who know that they are not doing the best and trying to eat off of them. That's crazy. It's crazy. Stop complaining about things that you are creating. Stop boxing all of the men in when you've never even had a real man. You couldn't have. Because grown men don't do this. I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, hopefully, for more dope discussions. Pull back up at around 2 p.m. Central. We're supposed to be having a collaboration and, you know, a slight little debate, friendly debate with a woman that does not agree totally with my content, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about gaining an understanding and evolving, growing, maturing, and seeing different perspectives, because you don't have to agree with everything that I say. All right, you don't even have to like me. All I'm saying is open yourself up enough to do the self-work, to take into account and consideration what I'm saying, because it may just help you. All right, but I'm gonna see y'all later. Like the video for me, hype the video for me, and I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Much love and peace of my crown heads. Also, big salute and shout out to all of my new Patreon people. Y'all showed up and showed out. Y'all are dope as hell. Much love and peace to all of y'all. And what else? Was it another announcement I have for y'all? I'm not sure, but if it comes up, I will let you all know. But y'all have a great night. I have to get ready for my husband to come home and cook and everything. So I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, all right? Much love and peace to all of my crown heads. Let me know y'all's thoughts, y'all's opinions, y'all feedback about this conversation. Like I said, if you agree with her, tell me why. If you disagree with her, tell me why. If you disagree with me, tell me why. If you agree with me, tell me why. I need all of the different perspectives, because that's how I am able to expand, evolve, grow, mature. All right? We don't always need a damn echo chamber. Sometimes we need somebody to say, no, I don't agree with this, and give their supporting details. You never know who you can help, who you can reach, whose mind you can change potentially, and help them to become a better version of themselves. All right? But much love, peace to y'all. We out.
Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Yeah. Dope discussions. Yeah. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Yeah. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions.